Okay, we're going to start very, very gently. Leaning back, breathing deep, getting ready for the work ahead. Inhale and exhale. Nice and easy. Okay, head rolls, please. Always being gentle. Twice in each direction. Gentle. Great. We're going to move on to the shoulders. We go back first. And then 4 times forward. Excellent. Easy does it to the side, side bend. Looking under the arm, circling around, circling around. A gentle hold of the wrist. Easy, easy, easy. And we go to the other side. Circling around, and easy, 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 gentle hold of the wrist, and down you go. Okay, here we go, opening up the chest. Now come down with a little bit of energy, elbows pulling down, so the arms go up, we pull down like it's squeezing the back, and relax. That's wonderful for the chest. Eagle pose in yoga. Stretches the shoulders. Okay. One side is a little harder than the other sometimes. Good, breathing deep. All right, loosening up the lower back. Circling in one direction and repeating in the opposite direction. Very good. Let's turn to the side so you can see. We arch and contract the back with the knees slightly bent, really lifting with the abdominals pulling up. There you go, arching. One more time, really move the shoulder blades out, breathing deep and letting it go. Okay, gently we move down to the floor on our next move. Here we go. Yes, there we go. Bend one knee and the other. Up one vertebrae at a time. I'm getting some blocks now, yoga blocks. Adding support. I'm holding onto the yoga blocks. You can also use a bench, a chair, anything that's going to help you so all your body weight is not hanging over directly on the floor. If your hamstrings are tight, that is, and low back. Okay, gentle twist, breathing deeply, opening up the chest. Hand goes behind the back, opening up the shoulder. I bend the opposite leg in order to get the inner thigh stretched. And we repeat on the other side, please. Hand behind the low back, bending the knee for the inner thigh. Let's go into some gentle standing back bends. Wonderful in today's world when we're on the computer all day long. Okay. We're moving to the floor now. The blocks add additional support. Knee over ankle. Try to sit the hips down if you can. I'm very stiff in my hips. I'm just doing the best that I can. You do the best that you can. That's all you can do. Pulling back into a hamstring stretch. I like the feet flexed. Wonderful. You want to think long back. Adding a little movement, a little flow. So moving in and out of opening up the hips into the hamstring stretch. quadricep in the back a little bit. So I'm trying to grab a hold of my foot. It's not easy for me. I'm doing the best that I can. You want to be off the kneecap. A towel or a strap can assist you. Again, you really want to try to press those hips down if you are able to do that. Opposite hand going to the toe and pulling forward to get a little deeper into my calf, feeling it more a little bit behind my knee and my calf area there. As you bring the legs to the side, you feel those inner thighs open up a little bit. Again, the yoga blocks or bench is wonderful. And we're changing sides, of course. Deeply bending, opening up the hips, ankle, underneath the knee. We pull back into the hamstring stretch, rocking a little forward and back just gently, just to get some blood flow in there. Should feel good. Okay, here we go. We're going to reach around to the back the best that you can. I'm going to try to grab a hold of that foot. Now this is my bum knee, so I'm very careful with this one. Pushing that hip forward. You want to lift the chest the best that you can. Okay. When you release it, it does open up the hips a little bit more. You should feel a little bit deeper. So this is the time to use the opposite arm around to stretch the hamstring and the calf. And as you can see, I'm moving the block so I can go to the side and work the inner thigh a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to sit up in order to work a little bit of the ankles and the feet. Again, we're doing the arch. You'll feel a stretch down the quadricep, the front of the thigh. This feels good and bad at the same time, if you know what I mean. Okay, now I have released my toes. I'm just going down here just a little bit just to feel my hips and my quadricep stretch. And again, a gentle back bend with hands supporting the low back. Thread the needle is used a lot in yoga, and it helps to open up the low back. We're just going to hang out here for a little while and breathe nice and deeply. Arching and contracting of the low back. And now I'm doing little oscillations of my hips each direction. And we're going to move to our backs. So what I really like here is to be close enough to some type of wall or support so that I can have my foot be in contact with the wall when I bend it down. You can use a strap, which will make stretching the hamstrings much easier. Gives you something to hold on to. You always start with the opposing leg bent. Now, as you can see, I'm extending it and I'm going toward the sofa. Now I'm pressing into that sofa, and that gives me a really nice stretch down the front of my hip flexor area. Open your legs each direction, let them cross it. Side, and we're going to repeat the same thing with the other leg. On to a hamstring stretch. The leg across the body. You're stretching out something called the IT band, which really gets a lot of use in runners. And then out to the side, of course, stretches out that inner thigh area. You're doing your best best you can to keep that bottom leg straight if you can do it. If you can do it. If your back hurts, don't do it. All right, you know your body best. Both straps go around both legs. I try to straighten the legs the best that I can. I do little circles in each direction, one way and the other. So not only am I getting a hamstring stretch, a calf stretch because the feet are flexed, but I'm also getting a lower back stretch. Okay. Go. There you have it. Thank you so much for joining me today on Jamie G TV, and I hope